We go.
Thank you for joining us today on this special day. Chelsea and I chose the topic of silence today on the winter solstice. I see it as so important because the winter solstice and silence are intertwined. Nature, in its grand scheme, takes rest during the winter, takes a longer rest on the darkest night. And at the same time, that mirrors to us an invitation to go inward and an invitation for silence. Now, some people actually fear silence. Perhaps there's too much noise around. Silence is not to be feared. Embrace it because what it is, silence sets up this wonderful boundary between what is underneath the seed, the potential, and on the other side of the boundary is the manifestation, the activity. And when we rest in the center, we're renewed, we're restored for the power of both those things outside the boundary of silence. So Chelsea has some wonderful words of wisdom for us today and is also going to lead us through a short meditation.
I love this idea of seed because in the Tai Chi tradition that I learned, the grandmaster of this tradition would say, before the Big Bang, there was the big silence.
Yes.
And once the Big Bang happened, the silence didn't go away. It's still there as a backdrop to all of creation. So the seed exploded into all of the various forms of manifestation. And underneath all of that is still this container of silence. So just holding that in mind, let's do a brief meditation to connect with that undercurrent in ourselves. I'm just going to invite you to find a comfortable seat and take a deep breath in and sigh it out, letting your eyes close and bringing your attention to the far distance, extending your hearing out away from you as far as it will go, and just noticing sounds in the distance. And bringing your hearing, your attention a little bit closer into the room where you are sitting. Noticing the temperature of the room, the sounds, maybe there's a fan running, heater, the ticking of a clock. And then bringing your attention further inward to your own body. Noticing the sound and movement of your own breath in and out. Noticing the little micro movements of your body. Noticing the beating of your heart. All of this tiny movement inside the container of silence. In order to maintain life, change is a constant, movement is a constant. And at the same time, there's the space between the heartbeats. There's the space at the top of the breath and the emptiness at the bottom of the breath. The silent container which holds the magnificence of everything. When you're ready, just taking one more deep breath in here. And exhale here. Gently open your eyes. Happy solstice and welcome to the coming of the light. Namaste.
Namaste.